Hi, I'm Jenna museum educator at the Little Compton Historical Society. Today I'm going to show you how to make the thick or South County version of Johnny cakes. So the first step that I'm going to take is turning on my griddle. So I have this griddle on a 2 out of 5, so like a medium low, and that seems to be a good temperature for Johnny cakes. And because I'm using a cast iron griddle, I want to make sure that that has plenty of time to get a good even full heat before I start cooking on it. Also for the thick style, you're going to need some boiling water. You need 1 1/4 cups of boiling water, so I put on 1 1/2 so that in the evaporation it'll about even out. And then according to the recipe here on the back of my Gray's Rhode Island Johnny cake meal, is to put 1 cup of the Johnny cake meal with a little bit of salt, and I'm just going to whisk that together to keep it mixed. And make sure that when you go to add the water that you also have this whisk handy because you don't want clumping. The reason that these Johnny cakes come out so much thicker, I've read that it is because the heat in the boiling water releases starches from the cornmeal, and that helps the entire mixture to thicken, compared to a thin style Johnny cake which stays really watery. This should really gain some heft but still be able to drip off the end of a spoon. So you can see here that this kind of has the consistency of like a mashed potato, and I'm going to put a little bit of butter here. Got a nice sizzle. Get that butter all around. And this is hot, so make sure that if you are doing this, if you were a kid, make sure you have a grown-up help you. And now we're just going to take big spoonfuls and plop it down. Alright, and these take about 6 to 8 minutes per side to cook. So really we're just going to leave it alone until 6 to 8 minutes have passed. So it's been about 6 minutes and they are cooked about halfway through. So we're going to give them a little flip. And then an equal amount of time on this side. And now we wait again. So now it's been another 6 minutes, and you can see that these are cooked through. You may want to brown them more a little bit, but just to make sure, these are cooked through. So you could eat them at this point, but generally you would leave them on a little bit longer. So living and learning, I discovered that instead of being on a 2 out of 5, my skillet should be on a 4 out of 5. And so I've turned up the heat now and given it some time to warm up, and now I'm going to try it again because it should only take 6 minutes to get good and scalded on the one side. Alright, see you in 6 minutes. Okay, so now it's been about 6 minutes and these are cooked on one side, so we're going to give them a flip and let them cook for another, 6 minutes. Okay, and now it's been about 6 minutes on this side, so we're going to scrape it off, and again it's kind of expected to look sort of burnt on the outside.